Hi everyone, it's Missy. Today we're doing LAL Day 3, Assignment 3. It's the last assignment for the week for LAL, and we're doing Zebra and Wasp. It's another fable, but we're talking about two different animals, zebra and a wasp. Can anybody tell me what a wasp is? If you guys can comment below, that would be awesome. So remember, what I like to do is I like to have the questions on my left hand side so I can have my book on the right hand side so I can go back and forth. If you guys can do that as well, I would totally recommend. Remember, you can always find your stuff here underneath week 3. Remember, under LAL in class pages, week 3. And this is what I clicked, but I'm going to have it on a separate document for you so that Mrs. Alameda can send it to you guys. So don't worry. And we're going to read the story. First, we're going to go over the questions. So here, the first question says, why does Zebra decide to help Wasp? So remember, let's pay attention to that in the story, why Zebra decides to help Wasp. Wasp and Zebra are friends. Zebra owes Wasp. Wasp said she would help Zebra. Zebra doesn't like spiders. Question 2 says, how does Wasp help Zebra? So these are why, how does Wasp help Zebra? She causes Lion to make a loud sound. She tells Zebra about the lion. She scares Zebra away from the lion. She scares the lion away from Zebra. So I guess there's something about a lion. So let's be aware of the lion in the story. Now this says, what? What is the theme of the fable? That's important. Now it's asking what is the theme. Who can tell me what the theme is? If you guys can comment below, I would greatly appreciate that. Theme. It's more important to be smart than it is to be strong. You never know when you might need someone else's help. It's a friend's job to make sure you stay out of trouble. You should help people because it's the right thing to do. Question 4 says, what evidence from the text supports your answer to question 3? Oh, we've had something like that in the previous story, remember? So the answer that you choose here, what down here makes this answer right? So for example, let's say you picked B. The answer down here has to match up with answer B, okay? Just making sure that you guys understand that B is not the right answer, okay? I'm just giving you an example. Don't choose B. Okay, question 5 says, what does Zebra do when Wasp promises to return the favor in paragraph 4? So boys and girls, instead of going all the way to read all the story, just read paragraph 4. So look, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this part, you will find your answer for question 5. Okay? But I'll keep going back and forth with you guys and we'll go over it together. It won't be a problem. Okay. Ready. Okay, Zebra and Wasp. The top line says, Claire Mishka, which is who is the author, has written for highlights. In this fable, a zebra finds a wasp trapped in a spider web. As you read, take notes on what the wasp does. So if you guys have a piece of paper next to you, which I always have next to me because just in case I want to write some notes, like me, I would recommend it. If you want to make it fun, definitely maybe you can use like some colored pencils or like colored pens if you have any skinny permanent markers. Definitely do that if you just want to make it a little fun because I like to use colored permanent markers. Okay, so here it says, one sunny morning, Zebra visited the river to get a cool drink. As he dipped his mouth into the water, he heard a tiny voice coming from nearby. Help me, Zebra, cried Wasp. I'm caught in a spider web. Zebra flicked his ears and peered into a thorn bush. He spied Wasp tangled in a web of silver thread. Carefully, Zebra reached into the branches to free her. but the thorns jabbed his lips. So thorns are something on the part of a stem of maybe like a rose. If you guys have ever seen roses, they have a stem and they have really pointy parts and they hurt a lot. So if you guys ever see a thorn bush or thorns on a stem of a flower, don't touch those because those hurt. Ouch, wailed Zebra. He jerked his head back. If I save you, I'll hurt myself. Okay, this is paragraph 4. Please help me, said Wasp. One day I will return the favor and help you. Zebra laughed. I'm fast and strong. No spider can trap me in its web. Besides, I have a whole herd of friends. Why would I need help from a little wasp? Please try one more time, Wasp said. Zebra stared at the little insect. She was struggling to beat her wings. With a sigh, Zebra poked his head into the bushes again and knocked at the web. Luckily, it was enough to free Wasp. She tumbled to the ground. Thank you, Wasp cried. Try to stay out of trouble, Zebra said to Wasp. I might not be nearby the next time a spider gets hungry. Then Zebra turned around and galloped back to his herd. All day, the herd wandered across the plain. They quietly munched on grass. Zebra stayed with his herd until he noticed some berries. Licking his lips, Zebra went to taste the berries. Remember, boys and girls, if you want to know what the vocab words are and you don't know what they mean, look at this. It has number 3. Number 3, tumbled means to fall suddenly and clumsily. Number 2 was up here. Herd. Not like the herd where I heard you. Herd as in the animal. That's a homophone. A large group of animals. And then wail means to cry out in pain, which happened in the beginning. Wailed the zebra because he got hurt with the thorn bush. Wasp was resting in the bushes when she saw Zebra walking in her direction. She also spied Lion hiding quietly in the leaves. If Zebra got too close to Lion, Lion would catch him. Thinking quickly, Wasp zoomed down and stung Lion. The surprised Lion howled, "Roar!" Zebra heard the loud cry. In a flash, he whirled around and galloped back to his herd. A moment later, Wasp buzzed around Zebra's head. Try to stay out of trouble, Wasp said with a chuckle. I might not be nearby the next time a lion gets hungry. Ooh, this is a cool fable, guys. So he used the same line as the zebra did in the beginning right here. In paragraph 9, Zebra said this to Wasp, and then at the end in paragraph 15, Wasp said that to Zebra. So boys and girls, why does Zebra decide to help Wasp? Wasp and Zebra are friends. Zebra owes Wasp. Wasp said she would help Zebra. Zebra doesn't like spiders. So here, you can find your answer in paragraph. You can even find it right here, paragraph 9. You'll find your answer to question 1. How does Wasp help Zebra? Remember, we find out in this part. So if you guys read this part, you'll find your answer to question 2. Question 3, what is the theme of the fable? So after reading this whole thing, guys, what do we think? Is it more important to be smart than it is to be strong? You never know when you might need someone's help. It's a friend's job to make sure you stay out of trouble. You should help people because it's the right thing to do. And if you guys think, let's say paragraph 2, carefully Zebra reached into the branches to free her, but the thorns jabbed her lip. Do you think this matches with anything above here? Do you think it matches with A, B, C, or D? If not, then that's not your answer. With a sigh, Zebra poked his head into the bush again and knocked at the web. Luckily, it was enough to free Wasp. Do you think this matches with any A, B, C, or D, or the question that you picked? If not, then check again. Zebra heard the loud cry. In a flash, he whirled around and galloped back to his herd. That was paragraph 14. It was the last. This is the paragraph 14. Does it match up with any of these? And last one. Try to stay out of trouble, Wasp said with a chuckle. I might not be nearby the next time a lion gets hungry. That's paragraph 15. Does that match with anything up here that you guys chose? Just keep an eye out. And the last question says, what does Zebra do when Wasp promises to return the favor in paragraph 4? So you'll find your answer here, because this is paragraph 4. Please help me, said Wasp. One day I will return the favor and help you. So what happens here? What does Zebra do? What does he do? Does he realize how helpful Wasp could be in the future? Doesn't think that he will ever need Wasp's help. Zebra thanks Wasp for her kind promise. Zebra doesn't think that Wasp will keep her promise. So even though it happened in paragraph 4, guys, I suggest that you guys read paragraph 5. Read paragraph 5 and then you will get your answer. So read paragraph 4 and 5 and you will get your answer for question 5. Okay? So that's pretty much the whole thing. If you guys have any questions, definitely ask. You guys can always type it underneath here, the answer, or whatever you guys have been doing, highlighting it, writing it, or submitting it through PowerSchool, please do so. If you guys, again, have any questions, please email or comment below. Stay safe. Keep those hands clean. You're almost there. It's Wednesday. Keep it up.